And welcome back to Domina! Yeah. Last time we played, we lost. Because, of course, we did. This game's kind of brutal at times, and if you don't play it out perfectly well, then, you will lose. Wanna come join us? If you would like to be part of this, all you have to do is be part of the live stream at Twitch TV/LoudEvenStar. When the games go live. I don't really have a specific schedule on these things. It's whenever I find the time to be able to do it. Maybe someday I'll be able to just, have scheduled events and streams and what have you, when I can make this more of a career type thing. But for now, we're just doing this whenever it happens. But we are going to continue this game. We got a few individuals out here right now. We're just going to keep some standard names on them until we get to a point where they can be more. We're gonna do some crazy things here. We're gonna take away some weapons, and we're immediately going to arrange exhibition matches with our gladiators against each other in some boxing, just to gain some experience. This is probably a very unfair match. We'll put two of you with the naked guy. Let's go. Let's see our first battle. Let's see Callius, Evenius, and Proculius as they all fight fisticuffs. Here they go. Coming in with a couple of big swings. Proculius and Callius duking it out. Somebody got a weapon to start, but now they're pinned against the corner. There's a gift from the crowd. They're throwing out weapons for our gladiators. We've still got Evenius just wandering about. There goes a shield flying across the map. Strikes and swings and punches. Callius and Proculius just going at it. And suddenly, Evenius has joined the fight with that sword. We got all kinds of weapons out here. People screaming at each other. Callius is so low on health. If only I learned to surrender, it says. And Proculius has killed Callius. We don't have a surrender option yet. So we're going to cause a good portion of our Ludus to just die today. So there's a lesson to be learned. A lesson to be learned. Don't go in matches like this until you've taught your gladiators to surrender. All right, so we got one character out here. He's gonna heal up. We're now going to actually spend some money and hire some employees. Let's see, what do we want to have? Dirty work, free pitch fights. Yeah, we'll get an agent this time, because why not? I mean, a lot of these things obviously are not optimal, and I know that. But we're gonna get a few of them anyway. We're gonna get the Farber just because it's just so good. That's it. We got our 3 employees now. Our architect is going to make us a palace, making it faster for us to do stuff. We're gonna steal some armor. Why not? And we're going to work on automatic upgrades because those will be handy to get. You have some training here, a few different things. You got some good stats on you now. We'll give you an actual weapon since you're the only guy we got, and we have a battle in 3 days. We're gonna turn on nimble stance so our gladiators are running places rather than walking. Walking sucks. Walking sucks. In real life and in not real life. I mean, come on. Got a palace. Your agent was caught stealing equipment from the military and killed. Because of course he was. Now we gotta fight Valentinian with our Proculus. Let's see, is this the shortest Ludus ever? We're gonna lose all of our heroes right from the very beginning. Proculius versus Valentinian. Here we go with a couple of good swings, couple of good hits, trading just back and forth. Proculius is not quite down. Valentinian's low, but anything could happen, and we have won that fight. Congratulations. Proculius, you have succeeded. We now have Gavius, so it's nice to have a friendly face. Nice to have a friendly face out here with a couple of weapons and some nipple leathers. That's what we're going with. Why don't you heal? Why don't we give you some coin and wine so you're not too much of a wimp there? And we're gonna give you attack stance because you're a beast, and armor stewardship. Why not? All right, have some wine. Have some wine. We'll buy these things here. We're not gonna buy any gladiators because we're gonna just have them come to us. Hire some employees. Let's have a bard. No, bards are just morale. Level up and heal faster? Sure, sure. You know what? We could use some level ups and heal fasters. Song of Venus. Excellent. We're going to move you over here in front of the palace. Put you on that one. We're going to build another palace. And we'll go for some aimed attacks. You're healing away. Excellent. Dun, 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 dun. All right. We'll make some stones. Your defense has gone up a little bit. We're getting some level ups happening here, some training going on. We got ourselves a Venius, Mermillo, 213 health. Decent stats. 1 versus 1. Now, Proculus is already injured. Gavius, you're up. I don't think you're going to succeed, but we can always hope. Let's see if you're a good gladiator, if you're worth the freedom that you will probably ask for if you ever succeed. 8 damage a swing is not going to be enough. Oh, taking big hits, Gavius. That's not good. Venius is just wailing on you. There goes some of your armor. Ah, you're down to 27 health, and you have dropped. Poor Gavius. You have been defeated. You have been a waste of money to our Ludus. But you know what? We now have Publius. Hi, Publius. You're our new scissor. Maybe we'll give you slightly better weapons than the last guy had, just in case. Weapons are really important in this game. Blade control would be good. Our bard can learn the Song of Vesta. We'll improve our furnace. We're running low on wine. We're going to have to chill a little bit on that. We got plenty of water and food, but our wine is almost completely gone. So I'm sure that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. Done gathering some stones. We'll gather some more stones. We'll move you over here. Reversing the Song of Vesta. Song of Ceres. Gladiator healing speed. Let's see. Weapon training speed. That's what we're going to do there. Everybody's all full up again. Next battle's in just a couple of days. Blade control. Let's get the Mermillo early. We're running low on coin. Buy everything to keep it going. We'll keep working on this. Hot coal pit. Yeah. So Varius, the Thrakes, with Gladius. Good stuff here. Powerful individual. We're gonna bring in Proculius and hopefully succeed on this one. We could use the money. We could use the skill. Come on, Proculius. Couple of swings in there. Come on. One more hit. And you got him. Good job, Proculius. You have succeeded. You kept our Ludus from going under very early in this game. Coin, Aurelius, crowd favor, some wine. Hello, Aurelius. Nice to meet you. You have crap stats. Proculius, why don't you get some healing going? You did fairly well for yourself. We appreciate that. We appreciate your sacrifice. We appreciate your skill in combat. One of your cousins has stopped by for a visit. He appears to be in some financial trouble, but has items to trade. Wine, food, water. Here, have some coin. And we have a new gladiator. We got Salvanius of Dalmatia with a Zweihander. Excellent. Very strong weapon. Good stats. So 4 victories, 1 loss. We got a good individual here. We're gonna reward you some food and coin. And you're now gonna... You've already got training. We got some people that need to sit there and get good training in. Got a cold pit. Let's see. Gladiator morale. Defensive training speed. Do that. Song of Minerva. Now we're going to put on auto upgrades and repair. Okay. 3 days left till the next fight occurs. Let's see how we do there. Okay. We will get an apothecary. That could be really helpful. We got Jaden and Decius. 2-on-2 fight. We'll bring in Sylvanius and Proculus, two of our strong individuals, and see if they can't become our champions for now. Yo, Big B's, welcome to the audience. Goes our fight. There's a net out there. We got an opponent's Thrakes. One down. The opponent's the only one left. Proculus and Sylvanius are both quite injured. Oh, Proculus is almost down. Jaden's almost down. Proculus has fallen, but Jaden has survived. Oh, that was a close fight, but unfortunately, we have lost one of our strongest members. Big Bees has joined the fight. Welcome, Mr. Bees of Lechia. Glad to see you on board. Let's give you a few items here, and hopefully you are successful. Actually, we're gonna take away the weapons. Taking away the weapons. Taking away the weapons. You're already in a position where that probably is going to cost us an arm and a leg. Put away the weapons, everybody. Nobody has weapons, and we're gonna go and arrange an exhibition match. It will be Sylvanus and Aurelis versus Big Bees and Publius. Let's do this thing. It's gonna be a why do you have a weapon still, Sylvanus? That feels like it's cheating. Oh well. One of our enemies still has a weapon, but everybody else is going to be boxing it out. So this is probably going to go very poorly for Publius and Big Bees here. Bees is running around like a madman, trying to avoid being pummeled to death, looking for a weapon as best he can find it. Uh-oh, the enemy got it. Instead, there's a spear. Bees' biggest weakness, spears. Looks like it has gone down. The opponents have cheated to win. But you know what? Everybody's still alive. Everybody got some training points, and our host appreciated the efforts. So we'll now make sure everybody is healing. You will heal. Bees, I'm going to put you over here on the hot coals, because I know that that's a good place to be. And we're going to heal all of our wimpy guys. We got a battle in 3 days, but I don't know if anybody's going to be prepared, and I should probably give them weapons back. Just in case that fight happens. Now we're kind of at the top of weapons there for most of us. There we go. Now we're broke. We've used all of our money to do kind of a cheap way of increasing our statistics. We got Licinius here. Never won a fight yet, but a very strong opponent. We're going to use Sylvanus to try to win against this threat. Just because we need the win. We need the money. Come on, Sylvanius. I know you're slightly injured, but you can do this. You can do this. Give us the big swings out there. A couple of big hits. A couple of strikes back. Sylvanius getting a couple of solid swings in. 35 damage. 35 damage. A couple of big old swings, and Sylvanius comes out on top. Victory goes to the mega strong gladiator. We got Numa Numa over here. My yahi, my yaho. Get a Thrakes. We'll give him just a couple of very inexpensive items because we're really broke. Songs of Juno. Get some more food and drink. And I think once we get some of this healing done, the magistrate's term in office is coming to a close, and he seeks your support for re-election. Legat, who is openly opposed to the man, demands that you not only vote against the magistrate, but convince others to do the same. Are we voting for the magistrate? Are we voting against the magistrate? Or are we just not voting? One politician is the same as another. Voting is open for anybody that would like to put in a exclamation point 1, 2, or 3 before this ends. Politics. Am I right? Politics. Looks like we got a vote for the magistrate. We're gonna make the Legat angry with us. So here we go. Magistrate is pleased by your support. The Legat, not so much. Oh, shut up. Here, have some wine. You'll be happy. We could purchase slaves. We could arrange an exhibition match. But we're coming close to the next battle, so we really gotta get that extra battle going here soon. Faber, why don't you improve your furnace? Yeah, the Song of Juno has completed. We're getting some singing lessons to our bard to make sure that they're not, blowing everybody's eardrums out. We'll start working towards aim defense so that our shieldy types can actually block things. Bees, you're almost healed. We got Censorinus. 9 victories. This is a tough one. The Legat has sent us against somebody who's probably going to kick our ass. So the question is, do we just throw somebody at this individual or do we try to win? The best choice we have... who is it even going to be? Probably Aurelius. So Aurelius, you're up. You're win, lose, or draw here. If you die, that's on you. Aurelius versus Censorinius. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight. Coming out of the gates, swinging hard. Aurelius taking hit after hit after hit. 3, 4 hits down. Now down 50%. Both of those targets down at the middle of the road. It's anybody's game at this point. Censorinius is down low. Aurelius has 37 health, and we have won just barely with the last swing. The near-dying breath of Aurelius has still succeeded, bringing glory to this Ludus. Finistella, thank you for joining. Glad to see you here. You can now be a Murmillo, so do that. Whew. Aurelius, you did well. Have some coin and wine. Get yourself some heals on. Bees, you are now ready. You are ready to bring on the pain to yourself. We're gonna give you a little bit of armor. We got some money now. We're gonna see if you can become our underground super warrior here. Probably not gonna happen. You might just die right away. But we're gonna try anyways by attending a pit fight. For a small fee, you can challenge one of your gladiators in a prize fight. What? It has to be 3 of our gladiators against a Murmillo, against a Thrakes, and against another Murmillo. Many of your gladiators versus many gladiators from another Ludus. Our victory awards suck. We're not doing that. I only wanted 1 fight. Thank you very much. I didn't want to send my whole team out and murder them all. We'll be chickens right here on this day. Bees, here your attacks are faster. Your strength attacks are 50% faster. There you go. You got 100% attack speed now. And we're going to make Publius train strength way faster than other things. So we're going to go to you here. We're going to bring up your strength. We're going to try to get that health going. Publius, you need to be super strong. And we're going to give you a black shirt. There you go. All right. All right. Singing lessons have gone through. The bard can now learn the Song of Ceres. Architect's still currently building some stuff, improving the furnace. We got 1 day left till the battle. Severus, a Rotarius with 10 victories under his belt. The epitome of enemies, of weaknesses for one big B's. Those individuals with the nets and the spears have always gotten you before. Let's see if that stays in that same position. Bees, you're gonna fight for the glory of our Ludus. Here you are, coming out on the field of battle against your arch enemy, the Trident wielder. There's a net. Oh, you're stuck in the net. You're taking hit after hit, and Bees has gone down, still weak to the spears. You've never been able to succeed against those spearmen, Bees. What is up with that? But you know what? Your death wasn't entirely in vain. We do have money. That's all. That's important there. We'll now make this character Bees of Deadness. There we go. And we'll give you some coins so that you're happy. There's the new Bees. You know what? It's more appropriate. You got an Executioner's hood and you're mostly naked. And we'll give you a Zweihander. And we'll put you up here training. So now you're a big dark-skinned individual with no pants. We'll give you a leather cock sheath and an Executioner's hood. Good for you. Get that training in. Maybe you can succeed here. We'll give you some attack stance so you attack faster. There we go. Make you feel special. I mean, come on. We'll get some evasive rolls in there. That could be helpful. Our Faber's now going to have helmet blueprints. Let's make better helmets. We got to buy all of these things so we never run out. We got 1 day left till the next battle. Sylvanius, you should have been healing this whole time. Big Bees is out there coming back for some glorious revenge against our Ludus. So I guess that means Bees of the Deadness is going to have to face off, as well as, we'll bring Publius out there too. Why not? Publius and Bees of Deadness facing off against Big Bees himself, coming back from the dead to come and wreak vengeance on some of us out here. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Couple of hits going out. Publius taking strike after strike. Couple of big swings coming down. Bees, you're just kind of sitting back a lot. There are some nice swings coming out of Bees of Deadness, but they're pretty slow. The damage down there is really low, really low. Big swing. Come on, big swings. That's it. You succeeded. You did win. But I'm not entirely certain how much of that victory was from your character, who just kind of stood there heavily swinging a weapon that they don't seem to be incredibly capable of wielding yet. Oh boy. That Zweihander's a little too heavy for you. You need to get some strength up. I think that's what needs to happen. Sylvanius, you need to heal real bad, man. And we got Tulamosidia. You're going to be... we need to get a Rotarius soon. We're going to work towards that. Dual wield and two-handed weapons with full armor. Doesn't say. There's no tooltip for Scissor. So what the real difference between Scissor and Murmillo is just two weapons versus the two-handed weapons, I guess. I can't wait till some of these other ones come out. We don't have them yet. Tulam, you're going to be a Thrakes. Give you a shield and a sword. That's it. Our bard's out there singing away. Still building an apothecary. We got 4 days left. During the festival Fortuna at your villa, both the Legat and Magistrate have set their perverted eyes on the same slave girl. We've had this one before, so what are we doing? We sending the slave away, suggesting men share, order her to go with one or the other. I think we're just gonna send the slave away. We don't like that kind of thing. Both of the men are mad at us. We could play an aggressive run where our enemies are Legat and Magistrate both hate us, but they will try to murder us at some point. That's one thing to do. Eventually we'll probably do something like that. 2 days left until the next fight. We're gonna go for rolling attack. Battle's about to come up. And here we go. We got Lucretius and Julianus versus a couple of our gladiators. We're going to send in Salvanius and the Bees of Deadness. Bees, can you survive another fight? Let's see how it goes. Last time your swings were doing jack shit. This time, maybe you'll do better. There's a couple of good swings from Bees coming in. Yeah, nice hit after hit. Couple of good rolls out of the way. Sylvanius taking some hits. Bees still full health at the moment. Julianus and Lucretius coming down. Bees of Deadness sitting there still without being injured at all. Has just murdered one target. Look at the dodges on that guy. Coming around the corner. There comes a couple of good swings in. Lucretius down to 12 health. And it should be over here unless Lucretius gets super lucky. No, has fallen before the might of our two powerful gladiators. We've got Sylvanius and Bees of Deadness taking no injuries whatsoever and kicking some ass. And then we just have the regular old big O bees coming back to the Ludus. Although the Deadness Bees is now currently the champion. So look at you. Getting stronger, good health, decent stats, not terrible. Sylvanius, you need a heal real quick. Bees of Deadness, you're blissful. You're super happy with our Ludus situation. Appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying yourself here. We got a run speed boost, attack stance. We can't increase that yet. Sylvanius, you're gonna have attack stance. You're gonna have a run speed boost. We're making you our big old champion right now. 13 days till our next battle, so we have a bit of time. Not entirely certain if we have anybody that's strong enough to face down on our big challenges yet. But I mean, we like to live on the edge. Why not, right? Here we go. We're gonna go out to one of the big games. We're gonna fight the Centurions, Fabianus the Decapitator. 600 health. Lots of super strongness on this guy. Salvianus, Aurelius, and Big Bees. No, Bees of Deadness. Yeah, there we go. Bees of Deadness, Aurelius, and Sylvanius are going to do this fight against this big beast. It could wipe out all three of these individuals. We don't know yet. We're about to find out. So, Fabianus the Decapitator, here goes the fight. And here they all are out there in the middle of the field. Here comes the fight in 3, 2, 1, go! There's a net. Nets, of course, the problems for everybody. Couple of good swings coming in. Aurelius taking a hit. Fabiana's taking a couple of strikes. Aurelius, you're down to about 50% health. Not doing so great right now. Fabiana's the Decapitator's not even at half health right now. And Aurelius is just getting targeted over and over again. Swings coming in. Salvianus and Beast of Deadness still doing okay at the moment. Aurelius is almost dead. Fabianus is taking a couple more hits. Down, getting quite injured at this point. Couple of good dodges out of the way, a couple of rolls from each one of our individuals. The gladiators just staying out of harm's way. Fabianus can't decapitate any of them, and all three have come out alive, on top, and victorious! Congratulations, Bees of Deadness, Sylvanius, and Aurelius. We got ourselves a horse named Lightning, and a whole bunch of money. Look at that. Good job, everyone. We'll start upgrading our horsey. We'll start doing a couple other things. We're gonna get some private gladiator quarters for Sylvanius, who is just doing a jolly good job right now. And Bees of Deadness, excellent, doing well, getting some good stats up there now, sitting on 215 health, 77 hit point base defense, which is some good shite. Publius, you need to heal real bad. You've been sitting there health down for quite some time. We don't have a good way to heal everyone right now. At some point, we'll have to get the better Farber so that we can still get a bigger Ludus and add a couple more employees out here. Our bard just playing away, keeping that music going, keeping festivities and livelihood up, keeping the spirits up and ready to go. 6 days to the next battle. He's over there just doing some strength training away. Standing on top of his hot coals, rocks, and all kinds of stuff. We got some attack rolls now. Low stance, that would be a good thing to have. Publius is back to his strength trading, now up to 204 health. Not bad. We're going to give you a better armor, just because maybe you can get involved in some of these fights. Give you a helmet. There we go. Spend a little bit of money. We got $1,000 right now. We're not doing terrible. Certainly not terrible. Could be better with everybody. Want to make sure we all at least have a decent weapon. Weapons are important in this game. I mean, in general terms, certainly, but I feel like they are often more important than armor, because when you have high damage, a couple of good hits can get in and keep you out of the fight because you just win it before it even begins. A good defense is a very powerful offense, right? Healthy horse is found on the road outside of your villa. You previously had little need for such a creature, but these days you dream of chariot races. Give it to the legat and the magistrates sell it, or keep the creature, you sense glory. What do you think? Keeping the creature? Yeah, I agree. We'll keep it. We have a wonderful new horse. I am the Empress. We now have 2 horses, Empress and Lightning. Empress is worth 124, so is Lightning. They're exactly the same. All right, well, we'll keep training them for now. We need a chariot at some point so we can go do some races. Weapon blueprints, yeah. We got Mamura and Varus. Couple of gladiators out here by the Legate. One of our gladiators versus multiple of them. See, this is where it comes in where we're not doing so great. Gladiators are chained. We don't really want to lose our best gladiator inside of this very difficult, very obviously placed against us fight. So, unless Bees of Deadness wants to offer themselves up, I'm actually going to send in Publius here and pray that he succeeds. That's going to be the thing. All right, so here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepare for battle! He's chained, and there's 2 gladiators running at him. Publius, good luck! Swinging before they even get there. Not doing the smartest things ever. A couple of strikes coming in. Publius down to 50%, 22 health, and dead! Murdered and out. Chained up with 2 giant sword-wielding individuals that you can't quite reach. Publius was doomed from the start. Sorry, my friend. We decided to sacrifice you. That's basically just what happened right there. It was just a sacrifice to appease the angry legat. What a jerk. Speed, strength training. Strength training, there we go. Aurelius, you're gonna train some strength here now. 12 days away still. Couple of items we're gonna buy there, and while we're at it, we might as well throw our allies, our gladiators at Platus, the bringer of pain. 550 health, pretty decent stats. Sylvanus, Aurelius, and Bees of Deadness, you are up. Let's see if you can pull out another victory like last time. Please bring this Ludus glory. Don't die. Don't die. Yes, he's not getting a drunk slave girl next party. Oh man, Sylvanius running up there, getting in some strong swings right off the bat. Platus taking hit after hit after hit. All of that damage coming out there. None of our targets taking any, no injuries other than the first initial hit against Sylvanius. And we have yet again another victory from Sylvanius, Bees of Deadness, and Aurelius. All being serious badasses. And turning out pretty strong. We got a few different cards here now. That's great. We can return to the Ludus. We'll make sure everybody's healed up. But since nobody really took injuries, that's a very great thing for us. We're going to give you now, spending the additional little bit of cash, the Zweihander Plus. Accuracy goes up, damage goes up a little bit. It weighs a little more, but that's where we're at. We need the Faber Emeritus to give you Jupiter's cock there, Big Bees. We gotta work on that. We're gonna work towards that goal. We'll get some defensive priority. We want you to be able to survive. 2 times production. We're gonna give that to the Faber. Excellent. And that's that. Why is it so dark in our Ludus suddenly? Low stance. Automatically yield and surrender if they're less than 10% health. We want to make sure we try to save our characters there if we can. We're getting some pretty strong ones, of course, but Terunius, you're going to be a scissor. Couple of Greater Sika. There we are. Sylvanius, you're slightly injured. Let's heal you up just so you're ready. Man, Sylvanius the Dalmatia is at 144 strength. That guy's pretty ripped. Give you a little more coin. Doctore, why don't you start working on shield control? We'll head over towards the other options for our characters real quick. Weapon blueprints, armor blueprints. We have a few different battles we could go do at some point. The architect. Let's do a water well, so we can get some more water ourselves from the well, rather than having to buy it all the time. Our wine's really something that's suffering. We might have to work on finding some way to make wine. Wine's important. Keeps you happy. Keeps you happy. Man, Bees of Deadness, turning out to be quite the beast. Wasn't anticipating that at all. We'll give him some better armor. We're going to give you Centurion Mail. There you go. And a couple of pauldrons. Bees finally wearing some armor. Get some polearm defense. Maybe that'll allow him to succeed against all those polearm individuals for once in his poor, pathetic life. All right, we got Araphidius and Minicius, both currently injured a bit. We're going to keep throwing our strongest, bestest, and brightest out here at him. Bees of Deadness, you're coming out there with Aurelius. We're going to have the 2 of you go. Let's see how you do. Bees and Aurelius against Ophidius and Minicus. Slightly injured, but these 2, proven to be pretty powerful in the past. 3, 2, 1, go! Hello! Welcome, Shocking Link, and you have just joined the Ludus. That was another success. It was great. And of course, the family has come in and is in need of things. So this has been Domina. You have just joined at the last minute, Shocking Link. Sorry about that. We'll do this last thing here. In a drunken gambling frenzy, your brother-in-law has racked up a sizable debt. Coin. Being unable to pay, he ran to us. When he sobered, he begged for assistance. Gamblers demanded payment immediately. These are not men to be trifled with. So, do we pay the sum? Do we pay a partial amount so they'll be free to work the rest off? Do we pay the gamblers nothing? You never liked the lazy fool anyway. Give me a exclamation point 1, 2, or 3 to tell me what your vote is on this, and then that'll be the game for today. Pay a partial amount of the sum. Don't be lazy, Shocking Link says. All right, we're gonna go with that then. Just as you're about to hand over your hard-earned coin, the legate arrives and arrests the gamblers for an unrelated matter. He thanks you for detaining the men. Your brother-in-law uses the arrest as a distraction, disappearing into the wilderness, never to be heard from again. Our brother-in-law is gone. Ran off into the wilderness, and that was it. All right, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I will be back with more Domina next week, but for now, bye-bye.